Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Ship and Read. Today I'll be starting off with a brand new reading vlog, and that is to start my June arcs. So I do have one physical copy that I do want to pick up this time around, as well as a few NetGalleys. So I do have my laptop right here. But the first book that I'm hoping to pick up for June is Broken Web by Lori M. Lee. This is a sequel to Forest of Souls, which I absolutely adore. Huge cliffhanger ending, so I really want to find out what happens next. But Forest of Souls basically follows about this forest that has been possessed by these dead spirits, and it follows a girl who turns out she has the power to kind of like harness them. I really enjoyed it, so I was super excited to finally get a copy of the sequel, and this one comes out on June 15th. So yeah, definitely want to read this before it comes out. Then the rest of the books I have are actually on my laptop over here, so I'm kind of going to go through the list. The first one over here is Heartbreakers and Fakers by Cameron Lund. This one comes out on June 8th, and this looks like it's just a cute rom-com YA book. It's by the author of Best Laid Plans, which I thought was super cute, so there's a good chance I would be picking this up because it's also a summary as well, so why not. The next book over here is Girls at the Edge of the World by Laura Brooke Robson. This one comes out on June 8th, and it's supposed to be a romantic fantasy debut. It's about this world on the edge of apocalyptic flood. So that's really all I know about this book, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. And then the next book over here is A Summer of Lost Letters by Hannah Reynolds. This one comes out on June 15th. And this one is another young adult contemporary romance where it's supposed to be perfect for fans of Morgan Matson, which I've really enjoyed her books in the past, as well as Ruta Sepetys, which not so much actually. But it says over here it's a sweet summery romance set in Nantucket, following 17-year-old Abby as she uncovers a secret about her grandmother's life during World War II. So there's definitely going to be some historical elements, I guess, in this book, so I'm very intrigued by that. All right, then the last two books I have right here are actually sequels, so I will not actually be picking up these books, but if you're curious, they're called The Cruelest Mercy by Natalie May. This is a sequel to The Kinder Poison, which I haven't read yet. And the second book is Witch Shadows by Susan Dennard. This one comes out on June 22nd, which is a sequel to the Witchland trilogy. Also I read the first book, didn't really love it, but I don't know, I've heard so many good things about the series that I'm like hesitant about just stopping the series altogether. So I don't know, we'll see. Let me know down below if you think I should, you know, try to pick up the series again, give it a second shot, see if I enjoy the second time around. But that's essentially all the books I have to pick up for this time around. I have one physical and 3 potential ebooks to read. I'm hoping, like I said already, I'm hoping for 2, aiming for 3, or aiming for 2, hoping for 3. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyways, this is a very quick intro, but I wanted to get this out of the way so I can get to reading, and then next time I update you guys will be after I read a little bit of one book, maybe finish it, and then I'll update you guys. Okay, ignore the messiness of my hair, but I am such a fucking idiot because I totally forgot that I was actually reading this book for this vlog, and I just finished it and I was like, yeah, I feel like I was reading this for a vlog, and then I was like, wait, hold up a second. I first of all forgot to update you guys the entire time I was reading this book, and second of all, I finished this book like a day or 2 ago, and I haven't even updated you guys because I completely forgot that I was doing this vlog, because that's, you know, how just crazy my life has been so far. But the book that I did manage to finish is The Broken Web by Lori M. Lee. This is the sequel to The Forest of Souls, which I absolutely adored. This one I actually really enjoyed as well. I'm gonna give this book like 4 stars. It's definitely not a 5-star read, but I really enjoyed it. It follows exactly where everything left off in the first book, and I just loved where everything went. There's definitely so much action, like it's very action-packed in this book. There's a lot more insight in terms of soul renders and soul guides and different types of shamanisms that are there. My favorite part, honestly, is still the drakes that are there. I don't know, if every time they show up, I'm just like, yes, dragon-like creatures, I'm so here for this, and familiars. So yeah, I'm like super happy that I did read this book. The one thing that I would say about this book is that because it's so action-packed, and this is why I didn't give the book 5 stars, I felt like there were certain scenes that I felt could have been a little bit fleshed out a little bit more. It definitely felt a little bit confusing at times, so that was my only issue, I guess, with this book. But overall though, like I really enjoyed it. I really just like the writing and just learning about the different kingdoms, and obviously there is a lot of tensions and kind of like fighting between each kingdom right now, just because of what's going on with Ronan and the Deadwood and the Soulless Alice, and of course the main character as well. So yeah, there's a lot to this book that I really enjoyed, but I just want to hop in quickly and give you guys a quick update in terms of my reading. I did manage to pick up my second book right now, which I probably will be the last book that I'll be reading for this vlog, and that is Heartbreakers and Fakers by Cameron Lund. This one is super freaking cute. I just started this morning. I'm about, I don't know, like 5% of the way through. I'm reading on Kindle right now, and it's super cute. It's basically about this girl who wakes up from a party completely hungover, doesn't remember what happened the night before. Turns out she actually cheated on her boyfriend with her best friend's boyfriend. So yeah, she basically crashed and burned her boyfriend's relationship and her best friend's relationship. So now it's like the aftermath, and turns out that the guy that she was making out with is someone that she is, you know, sworn enemies. They've known each other since childhood, and they've never enjoyed each other. They hate each other pretty much the entire time. A lot of tension between the two, and I guess from what I understand, as the book continues, they basically decide to like fake date to see if maybe like that will give some, you know, sympathy to as to why they cheated on their respective boyfriends and girlfriends, and that maybe, you know, they were just really in love with each other the entire time or something like that. I'm not sure if I like, in a way I feel like it's not the best plot. I mean, not the best plot, but I feel like ethically speaking and morally speaking, I'm not really so down for the fact that we cheated on you guys because we're actually in love with each other, like super duper in love with each other, you know what I mean? So I feel like something about that just seems a little bit off to me. That being said though, I am so here for the drama, so I'm excited to see like what happens. So yeah, anyways, I'm reading that book right now, and then I'll check back in once I get to some reading. Since it's such a quick and easy read because it's contemporary fiction, I hope to finish it by the weekend. It is currently Thursday night, so yeah, basically me like a few days to read, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Anyways, that's all I have to say for this very quick clip. I'm like the worst at this vlog right now. Like, it's just, my life has been very busy this past month. But yeah, anyways, I'll check back in later. Okay guys, excuse how messy my hair looks, but it has been a very long day at work. But I just wanted to jump in quickly and let you guys know that I managed to finish my last book for this vlog, and that is Heartbreakers and Fakers by Cameron Lund. I actually really enjoyed this book. I'm giving this book 4 stars. I wanted to update you guys like in the middle of it, but I just flew through this book. I think I started yesterday or something, and then I just finished it. I literally just finished it like 10 minutes ago, and it is just so freaking cute. So the reason why I'm giving this book 4 stars is because I feel like the beginning was quite messy. I really did not like the whole cheating aspect of this book, which is why I'm like, but I feel like the second half like more than made up for it. That's the part that I didn't like, the cheating part and the fake dating part. I like fake dating, but I feel like in this particular concept, I don't really like fake dating because their ulterior motive is more about, it's more like we cheated on you guys because we're like secretly in love, and I feel like something about that sits wrong to me. That being said though, I feel like as the book continues and she learns more about actually speaking up for herself and actually being true to herself, because you know she used to be made fun of actually by Olivia, her best friend, and for some reason they end up becoming friends a few years ago, and since then they become like best friends. So because of their friendship and everything, she's been trying to become perfect, and she's always like deferring to Olivia, having her be like the person who say everything because she is like the leader of the group. And so during that time she has like essentially lost herself in what she truly wants and who she really is. I mean, she used to love reading books, and ever since she became friends with Olivia, she like never read books anymore, that kind of stuff. So I actually did kind of like that because I felt like, you know, she was learning a lot about herself. She was dealing also with family issues, like her mom was like always absent, so she was kind of dealing with that as well. And I don't know, I don't feel like overall this book just ended up being like super cute. Like there's one thing that she said at the very end where I feel like that really struck a chord to me, because she was like, you know, high school is only a blip in my entire life, so who cares what other people think? I should care what I think. And I feel like that really resonated, because that's exactly the kind of like outlook you should have of life. Because at the end of the day, like, it doesn't really matter what other people think, it really matters what you think, right? I mean, obviously like you think as in like nothing harmful to other people, obviously, but in that kind of, I feel like that just like, I don't know, I really like that. So at the end, I just felt like super satisfied over the entire book, and I obviously love the romance because, of course, you know, her and Kai, was it fake dating? Was it not fake dating at the end? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's kind of obvious from the synopsis. So it should come at no surprise. Obviously, like, I was able to tell from the very beginning what was happening. There's one aspect to it that I like didn't see coming, but I felt like, you know, as the book kind of progressed, I started to get an inkling that that was the true situation, and you know, this was reality. No spoilers. But anyways, that's it for this video. So let me know down below if you have read any of these books before. Probably not, because they're like new arcs, but if you have read any of the books by their authors like previously that they've written, let me know down below as well. But as always, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really just help out my channel. And if you'd like to see more content of me, please just subscribe and hit the notification bell. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!